And we're live. Hey, everybody. I am James.
That's Denise.
And this, we don't need to do that. I'm
No.
sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless.
Coming to you live and direct. I'm a bit somber right now. Our season, there's still hope. We can still get in, but we lost tonight in the Peach Belt Conference tournament. Endings. Endings are always tough for me. So there was some tears shed because you always have a senior who's these kids give their all. Coaching staff, you give your all, you give your time, you give your effort, and you give your energy, and in a lot of cases you give your money. You give your resources to something for a common goal, right? And you fall short of the goal, the team goal. And along the way, you have to pick up or you have to find the space to look at what you've accomplished and move on to the next thing at some point in time. But that's kind of not where I wanted to take us tonight. I wanted to take us to the part about when my season ends and a new season begins. It's kind of my season ends, and that means I no longer have the excuse of I got to go to practice. We have a game. The excuses are gone. Now I may have recruiting, right? I may have recruiting, but I'm kind of like my wife knows that there's no practice at 3 o'clock or 2:30. There's no get out of the house card.
You can go.
And there is more space and time to give my bride more of me, and I think something that kind of happened in October when I was relieved of my duties as head coach at Voorhees was the concept of what do I do with my time? What do I do with the space that is not filled with everything that I was trying to do as a head coach, right? Everything fell on my shoulders, and you go to an assistant where it's not as heavy. But tonight, as coach was giving his final message, and all the coaches got a chance to talk to the guys, I was in a place of being grateful because when I got released from Voorhees, I didn't show it, but I was emotionally scarred. Right, there was a cut there because anytime you get fired, it's almost like you didn't do enough, right? You didn't get to accomplish the things you wanted to accomplish. You only had, I had 3 years. I didn't get the fourth year. I didn't get the opportunity to be with the guys that I had brought in and recruited and all these things. And then shout out to Coach Ron Fudala, man. He allowed me to come on staff with them like 2 weeks before their season started. And then you join this group, you know what I'm saying? And now here you are at the end of the season and you're in tears with guys you met 3-4 months ago. You know what I'm saying? 4 months ago. I met these guys 4 months ago, right? And then but you share something. And I liken it to our marriage. So I just wanted to, I guess, pop in and I'll end this little soliloquy that I have with what do I give me some options and suggestions for what do I do with my space and time now? Because I want you to hold me accountable. I want to put it out there to the people. I want them to be able to be like, hey, girl, did he give you A, B, and C? What is he doing? He said all that on camera. I want to be held accountable because this is an opportunity. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, right? I was hoping we could play longer. I wanted to go into March. I wanted to go into tournament. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to put on my ring and everything and do all that stuff, but that's not going to happen. So, and I'm asking that question in twofold. What are some opportunities for me to serve you in this space of time that I have? And then where are some areas where I possibly could put more energy and time into my growth with us?
Well, first, I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Because I know it wasn't easy.
Mm-hmm.
And although you never said there was some emotional sadness, I'll call it. I knew there was. You don't pour at the level that you poured and be released from it without it being felt. So I'm proud of you because not once did you linger in that. Whenever it presented itself, you came back out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you for that.
That means a lot. Thank you.
In regard to your time.
Yeah. Sorry. Emotional.
That's okay. It's okay, baby.
I don't think people understand. If you're not in the world, if you're not in that world, you're not in that space, because you never know when you're gonna get the opportunity to lead. You can spend the rest of your career behind someone, right? Like for people who are leaders, right? And yeah, I can have businesses and all this other stuff, but like coaching basketball is where it's where my heart's always gonna lie. No matter what I tell myself, I don't want to do this no more or whatever. Like I desire to have the opportunity to lead and be the lead, right? I do, but at the same time, I understand service. So I don't. Go ahead. You were talking. I'm sorry, because I could.
No, and I think too that sometimes we think it's going to look a certain way.
Yeah.
And God gives us something different and grander because that opportunity isn't gone.
Sure.
It's not gone at all. And really, through your franchise, there's an amplified level of leadership because not only will you be able to help coach children, you will be coaching a team of coaches. You will be leading a team of coaches. You will be building them up. You will be helping them to become better coaches. So it's not just, it went from like one team to like this potential army of coaches that you can build up and you guys can impact lives together. So it doesn't fall flat on me that that's the franchise that you want. You know, and I think there's something powerful in that. We don't know what God is going to do, but I think that's where you can invest your time in pouring into that and building that up because it is still very much connected to coaching.
Gotcha.
It is still, you're still very much connected to it in your own business. It's just you will then be responsible for helping train coaches so that they have the structure. They know what to do. They know how to coach their teams through your franchise. Right? So it's a beautiful thing to see and to witness. And sometimes when you are in it, you don't see it. Like sometimes when you're in it, you're experiencing it. So you're just in the trenches. You're doing what you're supposed to do. And then you have people around you who's watching the journey. You're living it and they're witnessing it. So I'm grateful to be able to be a witness to your journey. And you know, this season and this time for us, it is very much a planting season. So like everything for me right now is around that. That's what we came into the year with.
Yeah.
But I also think, you know, and I've told you this, I think it's important for us that as we are planting and growing, our foundation is our number one, our relationship with Christ, but then also our relationship with each other. We cannot be passers-by. Like you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, and we just going. Because imagine that being for an entire year. We don't know how long this planting season will last.
Right, we don't. Right.
So imagine if it's a year or a year and a half or whatever. And we have yet to take the time in the beautiful infancy stage of our marriage to have those tough conversations or do the silly things or the fun things or whatever that creates the memories.
Jimmy, we have.
We do. But
I said we have.
We've
had tough conversations with outside parties present.
We do.
Both friend and professional.
Yes.
We've taken a couple trips with ourselves.
Yes. And I'm not saying that is not saying we have not.
Okay, I'm just making sure that's.
I'm not saying that we have not.
Okay.
But I'm saying that should remain prioritized.
I got you.
Like it shouldn't, just because we're building and we got things that we're focused on, that those things that we're focused on shouldn't become greater than us. Because there are eyes watching, and they're 8 years old and 9 years old. So that matters. So yeah, and I think you'll find that groove.
It's unknown for me because I know what I need to do, which is commune with God to figure out like what's next. He'll guide me wherever I need to go. But like I haven't been in this space for 5 years. Right? This is a new space for me because I love USCB. Like the community that I live in, the university is great. And I wanted to love me back, right? But again, I was the outsider who came in late, right? So you never know, and you want to fit in. You still, even at 43 years old, in a professional standpoint, you want to fit in. And also navigating new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I pursue, like at this juncture, and the reason why I said, where do I have space in the time continuum for me is, do I pursue new opportunity? And again, this is a conversation that God I need to have, maybe a period of fasting or whatever case may be. But like, do I pursue new opportunities? Do I wait for opportunities to come to me? You know what I'm saying? From the coaching side, because but I also have the business side, you know what I'm saying? Because the household needs to run, money needs to come in and things of that nature, because I was volunteering at USCB. And so I'm telling you, I'm in an honest place. I'm in a no man's land.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in a no man's land because I don't know my value.
What do you mean?
From the standpoint of professionally as a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like I for most of my adult life, I've been confident. You know what I'm saying? And this is probably the first time where I'm not confident in coaching any basketball. And I'll be honest. And the reason why I'm saying that to you because I don't want it to show up. I don't want it to be grotesque in how it shows up. I want to be honest with how I'm feeling and like where I am as a professional. And that's a vulnerable place. I'm in a vulnerable place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because this business that I'm in, it is very superficial. It is very, what have you done for me lately? And if you go by my record and where I was, then it's not very appealing. I don't even know what to do for a resume now or what to do for a portfolio. I'm just in this weird place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But again, I go back to say these are conversations that me and the Holy Spirit, me and God, me and Jesus, all three of them, will have to have and partake in. And I guess I kind of see how things go. But like, that's why I am. As I walked away, as I drove, I sat in the parking lot for a little bit before I came home, just because it's like, what next? What do I do tomorrow? Like, because I don't have basketball. And that's something like I told you, you know what I'm saying? That's something like really it's, because I really, SCB could be like, hey, you just volunteer, you know what I'm saying? You're good. Your summer's off. You just, maybe come back in August and what do you do from, you know, March to August? You're not involved in recruiting. You love on who's there. If you're going to do that, is that, I said I want to go to the Final Four. Do I take my resume? Do I sit down and meet with other coaches or whatever the case may be? Got my two businesses that I'm excited about. Um, so there's excitement there. You got the kids, and now is the time where I can show up at schools and volunteer. I need to join WAGs. What is it at the school? What dads? I need to join that. I can pick up dudes. Like all that stuff is just running through my head right now. That's what I'm saying. You just put your hand on my lap, like calm down. What?
Yeah. First,
Yeah.
baby.
Yes.
There's so much more to you.
Right.
There's so much more to you. There's so much more. That one decision doesn't wipe out the 15, 20 years of experience that you have. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't wipe it out. This is a place of pivot, and there's a lot of opportunity for you. And really, the sky is the limit because you can be proactive with whomever to be like, hey, I'm interested. What do you need? Is there an opportunity? Rather than, taking a more passive approach. But you have so much value to any establishment that you go to. And it's way more than basketball. And I know that's your heart. That's why I was like, through your franchise, I think there's a lot there.
Yeah.
Like I can see it.
I know, but it's not the court. It's not. It's not. It's not the competition. It's there. If you're not in it, like there's the drive, there's the film, there's the bus rides, there's the planet. There's all the stuff that is not glamorized. There's the X's and O's. There's the tactics that you may use. There's the trash talking. Like it's all that, and to not be a part of that.
Yeah.
To have the thought, I was a part of it. God gave me that this year still. But to have that taken away in that window, right? Like, but on October 8th, when they walk you out, when they tell you pack your stuff, like that period to now, it's just like, there's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because the situation was my fault, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, from the standpoint of me not being honest with my superiors, right? Like, not telling the whole truth in a situation that really was minor. It was my fault, lesson learned, right? But it's like, the stuff on the floor is kind of what you're judged by, right? So, but I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I'm just getting this off. I do got something in the morning at 8 o'clock. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do got play. I do have a calendar still. As I was coaching, I still was working the business. But same thing with you. Let's talk about today. I kind of posted some videos and stuff of you. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you step outside of yourself and you're looking at you, where's your where are you in the space time continuum thing? Like where do you feel? We're in March now. Um, I thought you had a good February.
Yeah.
I thought February was you started to roll, like you know what I'm saying. You started to catch a rhythm.
Yeah. I started to just. This might sound funny, but I stopped asking myself how I felt about it, and I just did it. Like, I don't, for me, this is not a season.
I think you should slide over because you about to slide out the camera. Be weird.
Oh yeah, I'm chilling on my on my.
Sorry.
It's not. It's an ADHD chair, and it's great. But
I'm sitting in this. But
But there are certain things that I'm like, something has to change.
mm-hmm.
And in order for there to be change, I have to do these things.
Mm-hmm.
And is it uncomfortable? Yes. Do I feel like a fish out of water? Yes.
Right.
Even down to like certain transitions that I feel are coming on, where there's a season that will be ending. Am I thinking of those things? Yes, but I have to keep going. So literally in my head, I'm like, this will work or I will die.
Wow.
I'm not gonna die.
Okay, because you got to clear.
So
I don't want to.
well, no, I'm not gonna die.
Okay.
But if
You
you have that mindset, there's no plan B. That's
Can
what
you
I
just
mean.
say there's no plan B?
No, you have to say
But
this. No, you have you no.
You're not in charge of your death.
You legitimately have to say this will work out, or I'm gonna die.
No.
And then,
There's
but
something
no,
else.
then you don't die.
No.
And because you never had another yourself and out.
You know what?
That means
I'm
I'm gonna
that
make it.
I want.
And I will say this is not my first time having that mindset. That's how I know it works. I did it before.
Okay. That's new for me.
This is gonna happen. I'm gonna die. You're not gonna die.
That's new for me.
So that means that you're like,
okay,
you're gonna make it.
I feel you. Gave yourself no.
But
okay,
like that's where my mindset is. So I think there are certain parts of me. That's why I kept saying that. Like I try to stay.
Not yawning because you're talking about it.
That's why I kept saying that I think it's important we stay connected because there are parts of me that I can shut off because my focus is on this.
But why would you shut that off to me though?
I don't think it's for any respect or person. Like
wow,
I think it's
that's crazy.
I think it's very much like if I have a goal, I can get so especially if there isn't stimuli to. Yes, but then if you are like, well, we just planting, we're not doing nothing else. I am that person.
I don't have practice no more. I'm stimuli.
I know. So then that keeps me grounded. But then I also like.
I feed you. I cook.
He cooks for me.
So you just won't eat? I need to cook smaller portions for me? Like you saying you'll separate. I'm trying to get the right situation so I know.
Oh gosh. What I'm just saying is I can and I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I know that I'm very capable of suppressing things to get things done. Like I'm very capable of that. Like I'm very capable of doing that. So I think in this season,
you have a way with words. You have a way with words.
But I am a writer.
But that's true.
And a poet.
I mean, now you just add on. I got. So, you're right.
And I do have a love dislike relationship with words because people use them so freely.
Like you be saying.
And they don't understand what they're saying.
You just told people you're gonna die.
No, I did not.
You just use 50 Cent slogan and just remix it to yourself.
But look, listen. It sounds crazy, but it works. I've done it before. Like if your mindset is like you legitimately have no other choice.
Yeah.
It will happen.
I don't think I want that mindset. I want to try. And if I don't, I think I'm talented enough or blessed enough to pivot to the. But I got you. I get what you're saying.
But look, sometimes in the trying, you find the pivot and turns out to be something great.
That's a great word to kind of cap this. The pivot. The pivot. All relationships, all things do require a pivot. There's a show called The Pivot. We're not gonna take what they do.
Oh yeah.
That's trade. I don't want Ryan Clark to come get me.
No, I gotta send this. I gotta reach out to my attorney. We need to send out a cease and desist.
Somebody's using your trademark?
Yeah, they use it.
Oh boy. LegalZoom called me. I need to get mine.
Well, your trademark?
Yeah, they called me.
You don't want to go through LegalZoom for that.
Okay. But the other attorneys called me.
I know, but they are really good. They're not attorneys.
But LegalZoom said they can connect you.
Yeah.
They connect you. But I said it wrong anyway. My business with legal. Right.
Business structure and trademarks and patents.
Okay, I guess it's worth it if you pay for it. Okay, I got you. Okay, we'll talk about that on camera. But yeah, in your relationship, things come in, things go out, things happen, things don't. I happen to work in the industry where there's seasons, right? You have a preseason, you have the season, and then you have an off season. And you know what I'm saying? This is the off season. I think where a lot of relationships, especially for coaches, because the divorce rate is very high for our industry, is in the off season. Are you not putting in the things that you need to put in to secure your spouse during their season, right? And so I wanted to do this video to say thank you for putting up with me for another season. My being away, road trips, practices, not being able to get Izzy sometimes, and you know the way we have to navigate logistics. I thank you. I don't take it for granted. That was one of the things that was on my prayer tonight before the game. I thank you. Thank you for being there for the games that you could make. Thank you for the text message before every game that I've ever coached since I met you in 2023. Thank you. The off season in your relationships, when you have an off season, what are you doing with your spouse, your partner, your significant other that helps them get you through your season? I just happen to have someone who has all seasons. Like she is 24. She is 365. So she's never off because she's a business owner and mogul / boss. But I do. I have times where I'm not as busy, and then I have this space from September through March where it's super busy, super hectic. You're basically planning your life around a university school schedule. And it's difficult. My wife is not immune to it, and she's learning as we navigate these seasons. But we're in the off season now, and you'll see more of these videos, hopefully. But most importantly, we hope that you journey with us. So the conversation is the off season. What are you doing in the off season to prepare for when the season starts? What are the things that you're planting? Tomorrow we're gonna get up and go to a networking event. Are you going with me still? Okay, she's going with me. So, and then I may do ride-alongs with her to Savannah to her appointments. Like I can, you know what I'm saying? I just might hop in the car with her and ride. I might drive her. I can't even drive her to her appointments because she'd be late for some of them. So I might have to get her out there. I could be chauffeur, you know what I'm saying, for the day. So we'll see. This next video, she might be annoyed that I'm around so much and might find me something to do. So,
and he's acting like he doesn't have things to do. He does have things to do because strategically, what you could do is get all of your franchise contracts during the off season, so that way you could just chill and focus on the game during your own season.
That's a good point. Unless Coach Ron say, "Hey, I need you on the road to recruit." Then right. Back out in these streets. There we go. All right, we love y'all. Off season. But she's always on, so I can always pour into her. I guess I'll just pour into her. I'll pour into you.
And baby, you have a lot.
I do. I'm trying to act like I'm
right.
Maybe.
This is just one part of your life.
It is. Now,
Yeah.
It's a big part, though.
It is a big part, and it's a significant part.
Yeah.
But there are other parts now that weren't there before in previous years.
You're right.
Like now, you calling me the business owner, but you are a business owner too.
Thank you.
And it's a pretty awesome, significant.
And you said pretty. That's a degree adjective. Yes. Pretty is pretty awesome. So it's not as awesome as a marketing agency or a magazine. No. It's pretty awesome. No. What I do over here is
look. He can sell much quicker than I can because of your career, because of your background.
My price points are lower.
No, they're not.
What do you mean? You can sell just as bad. Not even sell. Mark, never mind. We don't have to get into that. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. We love y'all. We do. That's why we do these videos. So if you like, share, comment, those, engagement. Even if you just say, somebody told me I was scary. So even if you say I'm scary, that's fine. I appreciate it. I'm such a fool. You guys don't know. I need to get my beard. I ain't got a haircut. Anyway, we love you guys. Talk to you later.